What's up, players? So we got a new 12-day event. I just want to talk about the things that I find most interesting in this event. Um, so they came out with a new version of the general fragments that supplement if you don't have additional copies of a general. So let me go to one of my regular generals. I'll just go to any one of my regular generals. Um, Someone that I don't have 15 copies of. Okay. So if I go to Beowulf, I want to enhance. It says exclusive Ascension Fragment to enhance, right? But now there's a new one that's just called Ascension Fragment, because these ones only work on generals that come from the premium generals tokens. But now there's a new one that work on any of them. So what that means is you can use them on the duty officers that come from the red boxes. So not this event because it's not Trial of Knights, but next event, I'm going to upgrade this guy. I'm going to get 2 copies of this guy for free from the VIP packages. So you know for 2 red stars you need 2 copies, you need 60. But see how down here now it says Ascension Fragment cost. So all the premium subsidy generals, all the premium duty officers, all the generals that come from the red boxes. But so where can you get these? I can get a max. There's only one place you can get them right now, and I can get a max of enough of them to be equivalent to 2 copies of this guy, right? To go to 2 red stars. So it's from VIP. It's from VIP package 16 and higher. We'll go to 16, or no, sorry, 17 and higher. So 16, here's the ones for all the other regular generals, exclusive Ascension Fragment, but as soon as you go to VIP 17, it's the ones that work on any of them, regular Ascension Fragment. So this is from 17 and higher. So I'm just barely able to hit VIP 20. I mean, I might have VIP points in the things you claim. Actually, let me click right here and see. Do I have enough to hit it? No, this is only 2,000 points. All right. I only need like 12,000 points. But I'll be doing. I already did my package purchases. I'll be doing one more pack when the triple down comes out on day 8. I'll hit it then. But okay, so these packs starting at VIP 17, you get the regular Ascension Fragments you can use on any general. Now, they sent out an email that double and triple downs work on these now. So you can only you can only purchase it once, even if you'd purchased it in the past, like they made this pack better. So you can use a triple down on this now, right? Because you would need 30 to be equivalent to 30 general fragments. So I can use a triple down on this one, get 15, right? Use a triple down on this one, get 15, because I'll have access to 17 through 20. So I'll get 30 there, and then I'll get another 30, and that'll be equivalent to 2 copies of the the new rally spot officer. Because I want to get them up to 3 red stars, so I need 5 more copies. But I can get 2 copies from this. It'll just take me it'll take me multiple events. Or actually, you know what? I might use my last triple down. Yeah, I might use my last triple down on one of these packs this event. That way, the next event after that, when I get 3 more triple downs, I can I can do the other 3 purchases. So I'm excited about that. It's too bad there weren't other ways to obtain those. Maybe they'll be in the future. Okay, so another thing that's interesting about this event is the Spring Festival Revelry. packages are actually really decent. It says 84,000% return. That'll give you a rough estimate compared to the main event pack. You're missing a few things that are not in this pack, but what you can get from this package is two purchases of that with a double down will enable you to get one of these boxes. I think it was, yeah, I got 3 of these boxes, so you can get a maximum of 4 of these boxes. 2 purchases per box. So some of these generals are like really good. Like if you don't have an initial copy of Clovis I, Michael the Eighth, or Stephen the Great, I would do 2 doubles down package purchases in this event and get any or get all of those 3 generals in particular. Maybe Heraclius, although there is a new embassy officer, but I like Heraclius better. Maybe Justinian 1. But those 3 at the bottom, like they all have like good specialties. Clovis especially is exceptional, but it's way lower price. Like these are all generals. Like you can only get them in the cave, or maybe like one of the Journey to Glory Blood of Ares packs, but it had like you get a general chest, but it's like a 1 in 8 chance. There'll be like one general in there that's premium. It's like a 1. So this is like the best. This is the best value by far ever to get any of these generals. Some of them have a 3rd version now, so you might not want to, unless you're close, like finishing them off. I got my 3 boxes, and I got 3 Mikhail Kutuzovs, because mine was at 4 red stars. And so I'm pretty excited about that. It'll be the first duty officer I've ever fully ascended to 5 stars. So I have him at 4 red stars right now, but I got 5 copies. I got 5 copies sitting in my inventory. Next trial of nights, I'll fully ascend him, and that's pretty good. Yeah, it's so weird that like usually things when it comes to redemption currency are priced, reasonably, but like you can get a premium duty officer here for 240, but here for Narcissus, which I mean I got 16 copies of Narcissus fully ascended. He was the glory general from the glory packs. That's more than the duty general box. It's kind of strange, but I think that's worth it, for sure. Do some of those packs, and then they made a bunch of changes recently. A lot of juicy stuff in this event. I think one thing that's of note, I haven't seen anyone mention, but if you go to Arctic Barbs and Treasure Hunt, where you have to get like 500 million points. So if you're buying the main event pack or you have in the past, you get the thing that you can use to spawn, and it gives you like 45 million points. You do 11 of those, and it gives you the 500 million points. But what they did is that, well, one, they slightly changed all the ranking rewards, but never mind the ranking rewards. The scores you get from getting the points, all of these have tactic scrolls in them. So it's something like, same for Arctic Barbs. They just changed it for the pyramids. These have tactic scrolls. All 9 boxes do. So the best one's 155, 135. It must be something like 700 or 800 tactic scrolls. I mean, that's 400 right there between those 3 boxes. So yeah, I think it's worth. Some people compete all 12 days of the event. It's just ridiculous the amount of hours people are willing to put in for the overall ranking rewards. But you can get these points in like 2 days of doing the pyramids or doing Arctic Barbs. So I think that's worth doing for everybody now. Or you can just instantly get the 500 million points from using 11 of the things that spawn the pyramids or the Arctic barbs. So they snuck that in there. That's pretty nice. Um, what else was there? I think everyone should know about the gathered troops and the King's Path. Like last event was the first time I completed gathered troops or King's Path in like 6 or 7 months. There's themes for both of them that I've never completed, so I'll actually end up completing those. They're a lot easier now, other than the purchase 100 items from the market. But everyone pretty much knows about that. Um, so there are increased levels of consuming for the speed ups. I thought I was going to hit last event when was the resource consumption, but it's going to be all consuming return events are now going to have increased levels to them. So next event will have like it'll probably be spend 30 billion of each resource, but it will have, if this is a suggestion of what they'll do, they'll add one more level. Let's see what they did here. It used to be 5 million minutes. So they added one more level that's like a little bit more than 50%, but the same rewards. Same thing with construction, healing, and now gems has one that's a little bit more than 50%. Pretty much same rewards. This is a little bit better though. This has research, although it's only 350 days, which is not a lot. You'll use all that up in one. Some of them are more than that just for one upgrade. But I have so many training speeds. I have more training speeds than the amount of troops I'll ever build. So that's all right. Although it's kind of steep to do 12.5 million gems. Anyways, all of these have an increased level of use. So that means that the consuming return for resources will probably be, the same rewards for the final rewards. You'll just get them again, but it'll probably be like consume 30 or 35 million of each or 32 million of each. If these numbers are anything to go by, it's a little bit more than 50% more than the previous maximum level was. Construction speed, this used to be 3.5, so it's another 2.5 to be, but just the same rewards, no increased rewards. So I think the final level for the consuming resources, I think was it 400 million, but that's for all 4 sections. So that'll be like 1.6 billion of each resource. That'll be pretty good. I usually have a building I'm waiting to speed up and I'll do a building upgrade during the resource consuming, but I won't actually speed it up until the speed up consuming. Almost every time, but this time I done one early because I did a K-42 upgrade and there was tactics researching. I did the military academy. And I just couldn't wait till this event to speed it up, so I completed it then to do some tactics research. But I'll make sure I have a building ready for these common and construction speed ups because the resource consuming event is way more resources than the speed up event now. The speed up event is, but this is approaching between the two. It's more than a billion of each resource now, where the resource consuming one will be close to 4 billion of each. Um, yeah, I think that's all. I mean, there's other stuff in this event, but there wasn't a lot that was too interesting to me. I think the VIP packages and be able to get basically you can get a red bar if you use 2 triple downs on those VIP packages 17 and up. If you use 2 triple downs on 2 of the packages, you get a red box essentially, a red officer general box essentially. So I think that's worth it. Did they make this pack better? I've always wanted to get more flexible specialties because I want to. Some of my specialties aren't maxed. I want to finish them all off, or at least the initial version. But there's always other packs to get. There's always other packs to get. So we'll eventually have one of each of those specialties finished. It's not going to be anytime soon. I have an Iron Curtain done, but you can have multiple Iron Curtains on your subsidies, right? It's like the most overpowered like defensive item in the game is putting an Iron Curtain on every single subsidy. But once you get to a certain point, like where no one attacks you and no one rallies you, like even in All Stars and Chalons, then it's all about you got to go after the stuff in the game that can give you more attack because you're going to get your points from attacking. You're not going to get your points from doing defenses. Oh yeah, so I finally leveled up my Yggdrasil to level 10 today, which unlocks the third talent. So I maxed that bad boy out. The battlefield's heal. So we got Battle of Constantinople tomorrow. So that'll be the first time I get to use this heal. I'll just do attacks until I'm zeroed, and then I'll heal, and I'll get a few attacks back in all my troop types. So that's pretty GG. I don't know when I'll actually swap to this guy. You end up getting like really short on these dragon source fragments. At least I did, because they came out with that white dragon and the regular dragons, and I did his specialties like because I put him on a subsidy. I did one of his specialties to level 100, and I wasn't really paying attention, and I just drained myself with dragon source fragments. But yeah, I don't like I have thieves at level 72 and 72. So yeah, I don't really know when. I mean, I'm really not getting attacked and getting rallied. I really don't know when I'm gonna swap over to this guy. I'm just gonna. I had to sink a lot of dragon coins to get him to level 10. So I think I'm just gonna slowly like feed him regular resources and save my dragon source fragments till the next All Stars. I'm gonna get Amaterasu next, and he's like a way better ground dragon. I mean, I think he's actually one of the best dragons. He's one of the best dragons. He's just got really good talents, and there isn't really a good ground troop dragon before him, but his talents are like amazing. His talents are really good. I mean, you want to get Colchin, that'll save troops, and you want to get Yggdrasil, which is heal 20% troops. You probably want to get those first for the buffs. But Colchin, I got him first. Just there's no good siege dragon before Colchin. So, anyways, long story short, I want to save my dragon source fragments. I want to fully max out Amaterasu when I get him. He's got really good talents because he has a March size talent and then he has a huge ground troop attack talent. He has a second talent. Like his second talent is the best talent of all the dragons because every single other dragon, like if it's a ground troop, like if it's everything's ranged troop attack, it'll have like mounted something in here. It has some useless stat. This one actually has like the highest troop attack amount and 39% march size capacity. It's really good. So I'll probably save up my dragon source fragments till next All Stars. I'm not too worried about maxing this out like immediately. I do want to max out these two talents. These two talents. Yeah, I want to max out both these talents. have my ground troop march like exceptional. So this Yggdrasil will just be sitting in here, and I'll just feed it stuff on like the first feeding window, and not even pay any gems every day. I'm not going to feed it any more excellent dragon coins. I'll save all that. I'll save all that stuff up till next All Stars for when I get Amaterasu unlocked. It's just I'm gonna have to put a lot more into this guy, so he's better than Thieves. Just is what it is. But I got the important buff. That's what's important. Um, and yeah, all right. Made the video a little bit longer than I originally intended, but it's a good event. I'll probably be playing a lot these next 12 days. Not that I not that I don't play an unusual amount of, not that I don't spend an unusual amount of time on this video game, taking over my life. But it is what it is. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.